Sagittarius, welcome to your brief reading. Okay. If you're new to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to this new channel so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of this channel. For those of you who are already, excuse me, I had some coffee. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you for returning. It means so much to me. Sagittarius, I just want to let you know, some of you, not all of you, you are in air energy, okay? More so Aquarius's energy, and it's overwhelming, all right, in a sense of, a sunken place is what I'm getting here, but you will get through this, all right? You need to release tears, surrender. It's more so surrendering your shadow self and saying that I'm not allowing my shadow self to take control, all right? There's an inner battle, and that inner battle is definitely stemming in the collective for some, not all right? Let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading for Sagittarius to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. As above, so below. You are going to be surprised of your growth. You're going to be surprised of overcoming and having a story to also encourage others. Feminine energy. Also, as a side note, you may be feeling like your boundaries are not being respected. You could feel out of place. You could feel like a popular loner. For the most part, it's a lot of empath energy here. And I will be pulling a empath oracle. Let's go ahead and pull masculine energy. Just as an FYI, you can always go to the podcast. The link is in the description box. There's a lot of collective and general readings there for you as well. It's Two of Swords energy with this Wade here. Okay. Also Libra as well. Okay. Remember I said air energy, having to make these choices, right? And it's an alone space. And this alone space can feel dark, all right? But overall, acknowledging your strength to even get this far in that energy. Some people don't make it. So I'm very proud of you, Sagittarius, for being very strong and will-powered, okay? Moving forward and pertaining to masculine energy, weighing out your options. I feel like there is a sense of not just making a decision, but a decision that feels right. Okay. And I'm getting that with this surprise, with the Queen of Voices, feminine energy, like I said. I'm very, very proud of you that you have made it this far and you have overcome self-will, okay? And it's more so of understanding this new level of this awakening that you're going through. And at this time, you might not be able to explain it, okay? It's an experience where you could only have this conversation with someone who is on the same spiritual level as you, all right? The Justice Libra was trying to pop out, okay? Sometimes you may feel like you may want to do a tit for tat, okay? Queen of Emotions here. Wow. A lot of strong feminine energy here. It's like your shadow self is conforming to your higher self here. If you can see here, the black and white, right? What I love about this is you're not playing the game of life. You are weighing out where, like a sense of belonging, okay? More so purpose. Okay. If you have talent, and look at that, the Queen of Inspiration. Okay. Understand this, Sagittarius, that you do have purpose, and your strong will is going to take you very, very far. And this experience that you're experiencing at this time, you may yourself be maybe going through this shadow awakening that may be feeling like you're being judged, masculine energy, and that's not the case. It's as if you're going through this test of, can I trust you, right? So there's this sense of not looking at things with a bird's eye point of view, but taking yourself out of the picture. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. I truly believe that these Four of Pentacles has to do with your talents, your gifts. Okay. I'm not seeing, like, you definitely know yourself, Cancer. It's about taking this leap of faith. You're really, really strong in your feminine energy. No gender role here. We have the Four of Swords. The Two of Swords has been coming out quite often, collectively. I'm getting with this Two of Swords and with the Queen of Emotions, you're no longer allowing people to direct your path. You're taking full ownership here. The Ace of Pentacles. Side note, Page of Pentacles. Things turning in your favor. Whatever this experience is with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you're the only one that I've extended masculine energy to, okay, and you could be in Libra's energy and not Aquarius's. Just FYI. Whatever is this misunderstanding is, it will be resolved here. Let's go ahead and put an empath card. You may be feeling like someone's not respecting your boundaries, or someone doesn't understand you. There is a sense of learning how to collaborate when it comes to your story in life and others' stories in life. So, like, an example that I can give is, say you meet up with someone, right? There is a sense of looking at the big picture and knowing that you're a highlight within your own story, but instead of overpowering your space into someone else's space, allowing the other person to also have the same space with this weighed out, allowing things to balance. Because you have strong feminine energy, the Queen of Inspirations, Queens of Emotions, and Voices, confirming to me is that you are solid when it comes to trusting your intuition. You don't allow people to manipulate you when it comes to what you want to do in life. You know what that is for some of you. And you have a lot to give, but you've always allowed people to direct your story. What causes you to masculine energy to keep what is sacred to you inside. Let's go ahead and pull an empath oracle. It's not going to resonate for majority of them. I don't tell anyone to make it fit. What I tell majority of Those who are readers, just store it in your safe deposit box. Use it for when you need it, especially if you have deja vu, or when you're at a standstill, or when you need to make a decision to go to the left or to the right, or to move forward, or to simply stand still. All right. What message do you have for Sagittarius Empath Oracle pertaining to the big picture? We have realizing empath as evolution. But as a side note, you see that R there? It's a reset. I'm getting everything that was stolen from you is being restored. Okay. All right. With threes, I always say threes consist of mind, body, and soul. In feminine energy, it's dominating. Very, very dominating. And there's no gender role here. Now it's time for you to be logic. With this Wade here, again, confirming Libra energy, as well as the Two of Swords. And it's here too in masculine energy. Let's go ahead and see. All right, Sagittarius, value your empathic abilities. All right, that's for some of you who are still learning yourself. All right, because some of you are in your masculine energy and you're holding it M, when all you have to do is already know that you possess these strong qualities in feminine energy. And that's what's surprising, is the fact that you're not imprisoned when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to how you feel, when it comes to what it is you're trying to create. It's just time for you to release it. The Ace of Pentacles, from the Four of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. But in order to do that is for you to take control and not allow others to direct you. Okay. And this is more so going blinded into a situation unexpectedly. All right. Sagittarius, this card painting portrays a woman who realizes her connection to the world and gains empowerment as a result. The image symbolizes the power of empathy and how it literally changes the world. When we understand that we are connected to and intertwined with everything in the world, then humanity will assume its true role on earth. Only through empathy will you, Sagittarius, protect and care for the world instead of exploiting and destroying it. That's why this weighed out option is kind of like, remember when I said tit for tat of you know how certain disappointments can cause certain people, I want to say a different word than bitter. I don't even want to say miserable, but it's more so of, I'm not going to tolerate being treated this way. This is like having a conversation with someone and you're talking to them and they're literally right there, but they're not listening to you. And you're like, no, I have something to say. And I know you hear me. It's that type of energy. So it's kind of like you're being positioned to be accepted, right? Let's go ahead and shed some light. For some of you, Sagittarius, it's more so of being more present than looking at the end result of your vision. Because the more and more you look at the end result of what it is that you're trying to create, it's causing some sense of disappointment, or it causes you to bottle back up. But every time you bottle back up, you come back stronger. That's the thing. You're a very open person, Sagittarius, especially when it comes to your mind, okay? You have the capability to travel as well. For some of you who are not physically traveling, you know how to, I can't think of what it's called, but you know how to meditate and travel or go to sleep and travel. All right. You're very open when it comes to conscience. All right. Shed light on Sagittarius. Manifestation. Okay. Confirming that travel, that channeling. All right. For some of you, that's what you're going through. And you, I don't want to say frightened, but you may be feeling like, oh snap, I'm tapping into something, and you kind of just close in. But it's saying, no, it's a bigger picture. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this manifestation 25, breaking down into sevens. Okay. And sevens deal with preparing for spiritual awakening. All right. So for this spiritual awakening, it's not a new phase, it's a new level. All right. And we all know every level that we go, that we excel, it gets harder. Okay. It comes with the territory. It doesn't get easier. All right. And joy and happiness gets easier, but the levels get harder. Okay. 25. You will attract what you give your focus to, Sagittarius. You're about to experience something you have longed for. You may not see any evidence yet, but do not dishearten. Instead, be still and align with your soul, Sagittarius. Soon you will be inspired to take a step forward where you will meet your dreams and desires. Fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware on how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. All right? All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.